Alright guys, so I know you know, I know, I'm sure you guys have noticed I've been MIA. First, my MIA was because I was really studying very hard for my patho exam. I wanted to pass, I wanted to do great, so I put a lot of time into my studying. I studied every day, I went to tutoring every day. Some days I went to tutoring twice. But honestly, I got a 69. And when I got the 69, I cried for 2 days. So I found out Monday. I stopped crying today. Today is Wednesday. I haven't cried today, but I cried Monday and I cried Tuesday because I studied my ass off for that exam. And I have finally joined the crew for study your ass off and still fail the exam. I'm here, y'all. That shit is true about nursing school. I don't even mean to cuss this much, but it was really frustrating. It is true about nursing school. It sucks that it is true. But it is not because I didn't study the right material. It's not because the study methods didn't work. I had never seen that style of questioning because I remediated after exam. Because I really had to understand why I failed. I remediated. I knew the information. I remediated with a tutor. I knew the information. She knew I knew the information because she had been tutoring me on it all week. But I really think the questions kind of tripped me up. And some of them got the best of me. Am I ashamed? I'm not necessarily ashamed, honestly, you guys. You know, I told you when I fail anything, I don't really hide it. It just has taken me a while to talk about it and not cry, y'all. So that's why y'all just now get a video and y'all just now finding out, because at first I couldn't talk about it without crying. I have taken a different approach with this exam, not necessarily changing my study method. I'm still studying with the same tools because it wasn't an information problem, it was a style of a question problem. But I will say, a lot of people who said they took anatomy at Chamberlain, the questions were not too crazy for them. My class average was still low on this exam, but our teacher also told us that the first exam, the class average is always low. On the second and third exam and the quizzes, she was like, everyone does way better. She was like, I don't know what it is with this first exam that is so hard about it. And for me personally, you guys, I think it's the questions. I think the questions are what make it so hard. And I really hate that I went MIA on y'all, but sometimes it be them deep losses, because this test was a deep loss for me, y'all. I started this semester motivated, studying, doing what I gotta do. I even got extensive notes, y'all. Like, my notes are banging. It's just the style of question, honestly. And it would be better to, like, practice questions. So if you can, practice as many questions as you can. Practice. Just keep practicing, because it's a new style. And you know, if you're taking patho, depending on your program, you're still fairly new to nursing school, and you're still fairly new to NCLEX questions. And I think they wanted me to critically think more than I did. I more so was like, oh, well, this is the right answer, like the right answer. And y'all know with NCLEX, it's not that they're wrong, which is the most correct. So I recommend that you literally critically think. Like, you just got to. And I'm sorry, you guys, that this video is in my car. I would have loved to film this video at my desk for you guys, but I just had to get the courage to film it, and not want to cry, and not want to spaz out, and not like want to lose my shit about this test, because that is how hard I studied. And this is not to discourage anyone. You guys know I just share my journey. Don't think if you study hard you're gonna fail a test. I know people say that. I'm not getting used to that. That is not okay with me. I will not be studying hard just to fail a test. No. I know they say it's a rite of passage in nursing school. No, this is my one and done. I will not do it again. I really don't plan on it. I have a test success book on NCLEX questions, so I think I'm gonna dive deeper into that book and read it a little bit more, just so I can start understanding the questions better and breaking the questions down. Because I believe if I break the questions down and I understand them completely, and I understand NCLEX style even more, I will definitely be successful on future exams. This next exam, on my quiz, I'm trying to get a 50 out of 50. My quiz is on Friday. It'll bring my grade up. I think I have a 77 right now. Not because I'm doing bad, you guys. We've only had 2 graded assignments, an exam and then an ATI assignment. So it's not that I'm doing bad or anything. It's just we don't have many assignments in the grade book. I can still finish this class with an A. There's still hope. I was bummed, y'all. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I ain't want to talk about it. I was just really bummed. And this is when I got the courage to film the video in the car on the way to Walmart. I cried, y'all. Like, I cried. You know, like, I'm 26, y'all. I'm 26 years old, and I cried like a baby. Like, I boo-hoo cried. I think at one point I was hyperventilating, crying. And don't y'all talk about me, but I don't like bad grades, especially not when I studied my butt off and I failed. Micro was different. I told y'all, I was going through something. I was playing. That was different. I knew I failed those tests. I knew I wasn't applying myself. That was different. I wasn't going to cry. That was my fault. This is my fault too. I'm not saying it's not. I didn't think I was going to fail because I knew my information. Like, I didn't think I was going to fail. I thought I was going to do excellent. Y'all, when I seen that 69, I didn't cry at first. At first, I was like, okay, what do you need to do better? And then my brain was like, bump that. And I just boo-hoo. I had a test and health assessment the next day that I was trying to do my little, last minute study hard on certain things just to make sure I got them. I was doing that. I had been studying for that test as well. I didn't study for it as hard as I studied for patho, but I have been studying only to get in that test. And then ATI didn't want to act right. We all kept getting kicked out of our test, and I just cried some more because I was like, after the day I had yesterday, I gotta have this day to y'all. I haven't been able to film without crying, so that's why you guys haven't seen me. I am officially okay. I have accepted my bad grade, and I'm moving on from it. Okay. That's all I can do, and that's all I will do, you guys. Look, we're gonna do better next time. I'm gonna get this 50 out of 50 on this quiz. That is my goal. I'm studying. My study guide is complete. It is done. I am doing practice questions. I've kind of grabbed a bunch of different Kahoots. I've grabbed some Quizlets. It's like there's not a lot of practice questions for this particular subject. I've even started Googling practice questions because I genuinely, I just want to get down the style of question. If I can get the question down, I know the information. I feel like I can rock this exam and I will do great on it. Like, I just have to get the questions down. Once I get the questions down, y'all, I am 100% confident in myself that I will pass this class with a good grade. I will pass all my exams with good grades. I will pass my quiz with good grades. My teacher said they get better because now we're learning about actual diseases and things like that, and it's not fluids and electrolytes and things like that. But either way, you guys, if you're taking patho, just practice some questions. Really, just practice some questions, but know your information as well, because that was I figured it out. It took me 2 days, but I figured it out. I feel like the questions might have tripped me up. That's it. I don't know what I got on my health assessment exam. I don't know if they're going to keep the score we got on our health assessment exams. I don't know what my school's going to do. We'll probably have to retake that test. I really see us retaking that test, honestly. Not sure, but yes, I am moving forward. I am persevering. I am pushing through. I got this. You guys got this. We got this. And I'm so sorry I'm kind of sorry I went MIA. If y'all are like me and you don't like to fail tests, you would have went MIA too, because I was boo-hooing. But I will be back on my Tuesdays and Thursdays next week for sure. I promise you guys. I promise I will be back. And I'll see you guys in my next video.